So friends, in this video I will be talking about simple harmonic motion and wave difference. So typical wave looks like this one, and the wave has got velocity. Okay, it has got amplitude, it has got wavelength, frequency, etc. But if you talk about simple harmonic motion, in simple harmonic motion it is a function of t, time. The reason being that particle is making the motion along the y-axis. But in case of wave, it is a function of x and t, and there are multiple particles. It is very important to understand. In a simple harmonic motion, we have just one particle moving along the y-axis, but in this wave, we have got multiple particles doing the simple harmonic motion, SHM wave. The simple harmonic motion can be represented by graph, but it is important to understand difference between the representation of the SHM and the SHM wave. In SHM wave, we have got multiple particles. In simple harmonic motion, we have got just one particle, okay, which is making the motion along the y-axis. In here, what is happening is that this in the wave, each particle is making simple harmonic motion along the y-axis. So here we have one particle, here we have one particle. So there are lots of particles like that. Each particle is making simple harmonic motion, each particle. But in the case of SHM, which is not a wave, we have got a single particle which is making the motion along the y-axis. In this case, there is no concept of velocity, okay, velocity of wave because there is no wave at all. But in the case of SHM wave, we have got a concept of velocity because the wave is traveling, right, and it has got some speed. So very important thing to remember that SHM is a function of t, function of time, because x is constant in the SHM. But in case of SHM wave, it's a function of time as well as x because these particles have the different positions along the x-axis. And at any specific time, the particle may be found over here or it can be found over here, because it is making the motion along this y-axis. So it can be found anywhere along this line. And for each particle, that is the case, okay? Each particle is making the motion along the y-axis. So as the time is changing, the particle position is also changing along the y-axis. And x is important because x will determine the exact particle because there are a lot of particle. If you are given the x, then you can find out exactly specific particle. But in case of SHM, there is just one particle, so we don't worry about the x. Thanks for watching.